Here we are, another episode of the Artistry of Podcast. But who are we brought to you by? Well,
my friends.
We are brought to you by Butch House, Brazilian Jiu-Jitsu, MMA.
Man, what you doing to that mic?
I'm just trying to tighten this thing up. There we go. So, like I was saying before I was so rudely interrupted by myself, we're brought to you by Butch House, Brazilian Jiu-Jitsu, and MMA all day. I don't know what else to say. Go to advancedbkj.com and sign up today, my friends. You've been wanting this for I don't know how long. Today is your day, all right? Defend yourself like a true champ. Defend yourself like someone who has some respect for their self. Go to advancedbkj.com. And get it going, all right? Buy the merchandise, support Butch House in his endeavors. He loves jiu-jitsu and he loves sharing this craft with the world. Only thing we can do is receive it, all right, and support. Because what you don't spend your money on could possibly go away. So, advancedbkj.com today, my friends. Also, fidlu.com. That is right. The axes are being carved up, right? They're being shined up. They're shiny, beautiful instruments looking for a home, right? What the world needs is Fidlu. What the world needs is Fidlu. Why don't you just give Fidlu on Christmas Day? On Christmas Day. 'Cause even the man with everything could sure use another bass from you. Just give Fidlu on Christmas Day. Yes, that's right, okay? Your dad wants a new instrument. You know what you do? You go to fidlu.com and you pick it up. 'Cause the greatest gift in the world is a bass. Last but definitely not least, BoKnowsMusic.com. That is correct. BoKnowsMusic.com, the only place where you can get quality, I might add, quality piano lessons, okay? It's like I'm right there with you, coaching you, pushing you. Push it. Ooh, baby, baby. Baby, baby. Ooh, baby, baby. All right? Where else are you going to get that type of push to push you to the next level. You playing those keys. You playing the piano the way you've always wanted to play. Sounding the way that you always wanted to sound. All right? And moving as fast as human possibly can do it. All right? Without skipping and cutting corners. All right? You're getting everything that you need to do. Someone quiz you. Boom. You're ready. All right? BoKnowsMusic.com. Sign up today. Pick up Piano Like Yesterday. It is out. All right? Pick it up and be playing Piano Like Yesterday. There's only one other thing to do.
Cue the music.
Let me introduce you to Boom Miles, a unique and likable guy. Everyday life, friends and family makes up the artistry.
What's that, Bo?
App.
What's app?
See, I thought Hillary was going to win. You know? I thought she was going to win, man.
There's something to learn from that. You know, if she had had the female vote, she would have won.
Right. And she did not have the female vote.
Now, she had, 90% of the black vote, 90% of the Hispanic vote, and 40% of the female vote? And what's interesting is that the same women who didn't vote for her are the women who are oppressed by men.
Right.
You know, women, it's like to me, this is like a lady holding another lady down so a man can rape her.
Right.
You know, what is that?
Better her than her. You know, she's like, you know, she's like, look.
Better you than me.
Right.
'Cause I've been taking it. And I'm tired of it.
Right. You know, look. I'm tired of it, you know. Look, you just gonna have to get got. And that's what they was on, man. They was on that you gonna have to get got. And they wasn't supporting, man. You know, in our community, we have this thing called crabs in a barrel.
Yeah.
Well, women have it. They have it big time. I mean, we lifted Obama up, even if we tore him down the day after he got elected. But, you know, we sent him up there, you know. It was like we put out support. We understood that, look, this needs to be shattered.
That ceiling.
Right. It needs to be shattered. Let's go ahead and knock this thing out. But, man, women was like, nah, I want Donald Trump. Like,
I want a woman for.
Right, the same Trump who
Grabbing
right
coochies.
Yeah.
Hate monger.
Right. Just like, yo, you know, this is male talk. This is locker room Trump. You feel me? Like, that's who they like they was like, look, nah, we pulling her down. She's not gonna be the first.
Be careful what you pray for, 'cause you might get it.
Right, man. I mean, it was
Hello?
It was sad, man.
No.
It really was. And I mean, like I said, the day before election, I thought that she was going to win it. But once they started talking like the numbers, like I knew she was going to lose. Like, cause look, man, you either gonna get blown out or you gonna blow out. You know, if it's anything where it's close, like nah, you gonna lose that. You know, because the only reason why it's close is because women are not backing you. That's the reason why it's close. So if you got that many women that's not backing you to where it's close, it's not just like a landslide. It's been a landslide this whole time, and as it comes up to election. Now they talking about it's close. It's like, nah, you gonna lose. Like I knew it. Like I knew she was gonna lose.
I felt it, man.
You know, like I said the day before, I thought she was gonna win, but
I never felt comfortable that she was gonna win.
right.
You know, she had too much stuff on her plate, and there was too many attacks on her earlier about her, you know, comments about super predators. She couldn't get past that. You know.
Yeah.
You know, they need to be put to heel. All that stuff, you know, that even set on other people. You know, as much dirt as they done in their careers. I mean,
Yeah, man, that super predator, man, like people were just talking like really just coming down on him, man, but I feel like if people wanted to go against the establishment, you know, then Trump was the way. But you got to understand what establishment are you going against?
But
no.
You know what fascism is?
Break it down for us.
Fascism is when businesses run the country. You have a president that's a business person, and he's going to make a way for all the business people. They don't care about the masses. It's about business. And what they do, they're just going to sell you product. Okay, so how are we going to pay for it if we ain't got jobs? Okay? If all the stuff is being manufactured in China, Indonesia, our cars are being made there, these people can't buy. How you going to buy a Cadillac working at Burger King and McDonald's? Then you got to go to Raleigh Burgers for your third shift. Come on.
Right.
They don't get it. People don't get it. You know, okay, well, fire them people right there because I don't have a job. They taking my job. No, you let the president you guys elected sent your jobs out this country.
Right.
Don't blame black people or no other minorities. You guys did this. Y'all put Reagan in. Y'all put Bush in. Y'all just put Trump in.
Right.
Ain't got nothing to do with me.
Yeah.
I will survive.
Yeah, man. And that's the thing. I mean, it's like people they're getting into these uproars and they're like upset and they just using this. It's like they just watered down the protest, man. It's like people protest, like, but what are you protesting? Like, it's not like it's going to change. It's not like because you all got together and you walked down the street. It's
Kumbaya,
it's like
my lord.
4,000 of y'all walking down the street. Now he's not going to get into office.
Kumbaya,
Like, come on,
my
man.
lord. Kumbaya.
Like, what are you protesting for? Just to let people know that you didn't want Trump as a president? The only thing they're doing is watering down the protest to where the protest doesn't mean anything.
How y'all like Obama now? Drop the mic. But it's interesting that so many people are shocked. You know?
Yeah. I mean, at her little speech, you know, when she has to, at her loser speech, you can see all the women, like, in the background crying. And like, what are y'all crying for? Like, it's, you are the reason why she didn't get in there. You know, you just, look, y'all was supposed to come together. You know,
y'all should have locked down on that coochie so them guys, look, if Trump get elected, you can forget about getting some coochie.
Right. Put the lock on it. Like, come on, man.
Y'all better use the powers y'all have.
Right. And they didn't.
How you going to support?
They didn't, man.
A rapist.
Who, Trump?
Yeah. He's supposed to be charged with rape. I don't know if they're going to still do it.
Oh, that stuff that was put up earlier?
Uh-huh. Or was that fictitious?
Yeah, man. That stuff ain't, nothing going to come about that, man. Okay. You know we're not going to let our president go down like that.
Why not?
Yeah.
He let you go down.
Right. When I say we, I'm not talking about, like...
You see what they did to Nixon?
I'm not talking about me.
You're too young. You don't remember what happened to Nixon.
Oh, with the impeachment?
Oh, yeah. He quit. No, he resigned rather than be impeached.
Right. Yeah. Because he was paying some people.
But see, this is the thing. They were part of that coup d'etat in Kennedy's assassination.
Which one? Nixon?
Yeah, Nixon was involved in that crap. He was in Dallas when Kennedy was assassinated. And Jack Ruby used to work for him in 1947.
And who was that?
That's
Is
the
that
man. That Jack Ruby's the one who killed Lee Harvey Oswald.
Okay. And Lee is the one who killed Kennedy.
That they said killed Kennedy.
Oh, that's who they put the blame on.
That's what they put the blame on.
Now, some people say if you have so many people tied up in a conspiracy, it's hard to keep the secret. It's hard to keep it a secret if you have like 20 people a part of this conspiracy. What do you think about that?
What do I think about it? There's a tacit agreement. You keep your mouth shut.
Right, but you know, people not keeping their mouth shut. Or the old school bosses, they was look, man.
They did.
So everybody, the majority of the people that were involved in it now
Died some kind of strange death.
Oh, all right.
Cerebral hemorrhage, car accidents, shot themselves in the back of the head with a shot.
Shot themselves in the back of the head with a shotgun. That's funny.
Man, people just don't know what's really going on. You know, there's a shadow government that's working. You know, people be slamming conspiracy theory people.
Mm-hmm.
And it's stuff going on that you wouldn't comprehend.
Right.
You people in other outside the United States know what's going on. It's the American citizens that are fools.
Right.
Okay? And we just put the biggest buffoon in. I hope we survive it.
Wow. Oh, you think it might be something like a Hitler type of thing?
Well, I don't believe.
Because we are a minority, like the Jews were in Germany.
Well, here, I don't believe that these people. I don't know. They follow. They see. They're okay with Nazi. They think Nazism is cool, but they don't get it. You know, what's going to happen is you're going to find that a lot of. See, it's not going to be like that. They had to do serious, in-depth research to determine whether or not you was pure white, pure Aryan. Now all I got to do is do a DNA test.
Right.
You're going to find a lot of these people passing got 1/8 black in them.
Yeah, but see what they going to do.
Sub-Saharan Africa.
It's like the chicks. It's like, look, man, it's better you than me. You know? So it's like, look, we just round them up. We round up all the blacks.
They're
do
gonna do
concentration camps.
No, they're going to do the dark skin ones,
Right.
which is
Yeah.
easy.
Do the easy ones first.
And then they're going to go through and do your DNA.
Right.
And they're going to, but I don't belong here.
Right.
I'm white. I don't belong here. There's a mistake. Somebody's making a mistake. That's junk DNA. That's. Go get OJ. But no, I go to Canada, go to Colombia,
I mean, do you think
South America.
Because it could happen. It happened in Germany. I mean, it can happen again.
Yeah.
Because I've been studying psychology mainly for buying, but it talks about how there was a case in, I want to say it was New York City, and a woman, she was attacked, and she was, screaming out for help. And
Nobody helped her.
Nobody helped her, and she got attacked 3 times. Like, this guy attacked her
With a knife.
Right.
Just
right,
followed her down
right.
the street and
Followed her with the knife down the street, attacking her.
finally somebody hollered out the windows, "Hey, stop it!" But she's dead by then.
Right. But you're familiar with the case.
Uh-huh.
And then they were saying how, the reason why nobody intervened because, people in general, we get into a point where we're like, well, we look at social cues and and if no one else is doing something, then we're like, well, I guess it's okay. And
Well, here, they don't want to get involved.
right, they don't want to get involved.
Because the police aren't going to protect them, first of all. Okay? First and foremost, the police ain't going to protect them. But thing with Nazi Germany and the Jews is that the world stood by and allowed what happened.
Right.
Okay, they stood by.
The world stood by.
The world, not just the German citizens, but the world.
Right, and let millions of them get killed.
Not only did they go into Germany, they went into Poland and pulled them out. Any place that they could find them, they went after them. So, do you think they forgot that? You think they forgive the United States for that?
Right.
That wasn't even 100 years ago, man. That wasn't even 60 years ago. It was at least 60 years ago, because I'm 62.
Man, it wasn't even 2 years ago, but you're right, though. It's like, look, man, that wasn't even 100 years ago.
And they're like, never again. Never will this happen to us again. They got nukes. Anyway, we have to focus on what we have to address and deal with here.
Yeah, that's my point. Is, do you think something like that
can happen?
Could possibly, well, we know it can happen technically, but do you think something like that will happen?
Well, he was giving them the high sign. Go ahead and do what you do. We got this.
Yeah.
We got this. Go ahead. Go ahead. Yeah. Go ahead. I got your back.
Yeah.
But see, the president is administrative. He's not legislative.
Right.
The laws aren't going to change. The hate crime laws are going to stay in place. So all you haters out there who think you can go out there and hurt somebody and get away with it, don't get it twisted. Terroristic acts are terroristic acts.
Right.
Whether it's from a foreign national or American national. Terroristic acts are terroristic acts. Ask the dude who blew up the station.
Timothy McVeigh.
Yeah, ask Timothy how
down in Waco, Texas.
No, that was in Waco, Texas was a different situation. Yeah, where was that at, man? But anyway, he down in hell, taking pineapples up his butthole.
Yeah, so you got Waco. Was what? Was that the first?
Waco was where the FBI attacked this religious group. Timothy McVeigh, he blew up a...
No, that was down in Waco, Texas.
No, that wasn't Waco.
Yeah.
Oklahoma,
right, yeah. Oklahoma, because it was the Oklahoma...
Bombing,
yep. So that was did he bomb the FBI building?
Yep.
And that was based off of...
What he did was he filled up one of them Ryder trucks full of fertilizer. They made a fertilizer bomb. Blew the whole half of the building down, man.
I remember seeing it as a kid. Like, it was massive.
Now,
in its
Waco,
destruction.
Waco, Texas was this religious
cult, right?
Was a religious cult
right.
where he had weapons, and the FBI wanted to get him out, so they used
They used like tanks.
They used fire bombs.
Okay.
They firebombed.
Did they have a tank down there? And then they had some kids.
Yeah, with some kids involved and everything. They used the pretense that we're going in there to save the kids. Well, all the kids burnt up and died too.
And then the Oklahoma City thing was a retaliation or something of that, right?
I believe so. Yeah, I believe it was retaliation for that.
But he wasn't a part of them.
No, he just
took it upon himself like, man, that's not right.
Well, we don't know what he was a part of.
Right. We didn't give him a chance.
Dead men tell no tales.
Use your eyes, dead man, tell no lies.
No, because they kept saying there was two of them.
Yep, I remember that.
They kept saying it was two. So he sacrificed himself for the cause. But yeah, man. Just strap yourself in for this ride, man.
Right.
See, most presidents, if you out, see, is he gonna send troops to fight ISIS? Cause see, Russia's fighting ISIS. Are we gonna send troops over there to team up with them? I don't think so.
You don't got us teaming up with Russia?
No, man. If anything, he gonna let Russia put a base in the United States. Think about that. A military base.
Wow. And that's for what? So eventually,
let them take control. Surrender us over to them. But you know, it would be difficult to occupy the United States. You think it's bad over in Iraq? You think it's bad over in Iraq? You try to occupy this country.
Yeah.
Let a foreign country. You might defeat our army, but I'm not even a real gun fanatic, and I got about 5 or 6 myself. And I don't mind loaning them out if it's, hey, dude, just take care of it.
Yeah.
You know, here. If I'm not around you, you can't shoot it.
Right.
But as long as I'm here, you can borrow it.
If somebody occupy the country, is put in that work.
Oh, we can put the work in. See, we resourceful. Molotov cocktails, booby traps. You know what a booby trap is? Hey, booby, step in that hole. Shoot, man. Them bamboo spikes and holes. You know, you dig a hole in the ground, you put bamboo spikes on there. Somebody step in there. Yeah. You got a trap box with bamboo on the side. They step on that box.
Yeah.
Oh, no, man.
But see, that's the reason why our country is so aggressive. It's because over in Europe, you know, like when it was wartime, a lot of those countries and a lot of those villages, man, people were fleeing. Where, you know, like the way we've been.
Where we gonna go?
Right, but see, it's the same. Like we can keep going west, or if you know,
we keep going west till we get to the Pacific. Okay, then where we gonna go to South America?
Right, or we can go to Canada. You know what I mean? Like we're not trying to run.
But hear me out. If United States fall, the rest of the Western Hemisphere fall. Canada, Mexico,
time, huh?
South America, yeah, they roll through them like they ain't nothing. And you know what? There's not enough of anything to say we would lose a war over here, because we'll nuke your home base. You know, China thinks they're gonna win by sheer numbers. We have 1 billion people. You have 500 million. We kill your population. We kill all your people. You kill half of ours. Who wins?
Right.
It's not gonna be that.
Because they don't got 1 billion guns.
And no, because check this out. During the Korean War, they were fighting, playing like they were Koreans. The Chinese was fighting us. Mm-hmm. They would run. The guys who were on the front had guns. You know, there was a wave of attacks. So the first wave had the rifles. The ones behind them had sticks. So as a man fell, the man behind him would pick his gun up. Okay, think about that concept. You know, man, it ain't gonna be like they think it is.
Right.
Trump don't know what he done stepped into. He done stepped into a pile of liquid shit. You know, that stuff that's hard to get off. You got to take your shoes off and wash them.
Yeah.
No, man, I'm just batting down for the ride, man. I just chill out.
Yeah.
You know, nothing's going to change for us. Like he said, like Trump said, what have you got to lose? You ain't got nothing anyway. See, people wasn't getting that. He was like,
you got to lose,
you can't lose no more than you ain't, because you ain't got nothing. Nothing from nothing is nothing.
You can't fall from the bottom.
All you can do is fall upward. And gravity don't disappear.
Right. Man, you already laid on the ground. You ain't gonna fall no more.
You can't get no lower than you. You the lowest thing on earth. What if you just stayed as you are? Excuse me.
Right.
But it's gonna be interesting, man. Make sure your kids get their education, man. Right. All you people out there, make sure your kids get your education so they'll have a future. Because the only thing that's gonna be left in this country is service-oriented jobs, technical jobs, and service-oriented. If you don't have a technical background, you can forget it. If you can't do math, you can forget it.
Is that mine or yours?
That's mine.
Okay.
Yours is in here.
All right. Man, I just really feel like we can get like another like American-based Hitler, man. Because we are in the position that the Jews were in. Yeah, we have our artists, we have our famous people, but you know, like a nigga is still a nigga.
It's a very similar situation. However, the difference is the Jews, where the bankers were controlling the money, we have no control or power.
Okay.
We don't have. I would venture to say 80% of the scientists in Germany were Jewish.
Right.
So they had to develop a whole new strand of because the Jews fought in World War I. They considered themselves Germans. They fought against the French. The French had Jews.
Right.
Germany had Jews. Everybody had Jews. So if you were a German Jew, your allegiance was with Germany. If you was French, if you were British, your allegiance was with that country.
Yeah, with the country.
Well, Hitler said, "No, y'all all got to go. I'm gonna go over in this country, beat them up, take their Jews, and send them to concentration. I'm gonna go over there, beat them Jews, take them." See, we're entertainers. That's our function right now.
Right.
We are.
Yeah.
We don't. What? And I hate to say this. What else do we contribute to the country but entertainment?
Right. You want to laugh?
They can't stop us from doing that. They can stop us from being scientists. They can
but
deny.
You only need 20 at a given time. I mean.
Well, that's all they got, man.
Right. That's what I'm saying. Like you only need 20. Only need 20 basketball players. You know,
on a team. But here you have to understand, though.
Well, 20 stars. You know, there's only 20 stars. There's only 20, and not even 20 basketball stars. You know, out of the whole NBA, it's not even 20 stars. And I'm talking about for somebody like me who don't watch the game, who don't really care about anything about basketball, I couldn't even name 20 players. My 20 players, a basketball fanatic would tell me, oh, he retired already, or he retired last year, he's not out. You know what I'm saying? It's only 20. It's 20 football stars. There's 20 basketball stars. You know, it's 20 stars everywhere, you know?
Let me say this. If they want to root us out, first place y'all need to go is Chicago. Y'all bad, take y'all asses. And I wasn't supposed to cuss tonight. If y'all so bad, y'all take y'all asses up to Chicago and address the situation there.
Yeah.
Okay.
And they would clean it out, man.
Huh?
I said, like, if the Army, you know, like, if it was like Germany where the Army is now being sicked on black people, man, rounding us up, man, they'd have
to knock all the buildings down.
Right.
Man.
They just bomb. Look, and there's nothing to lose. Like, at that moment, man, it's like, look, everything else, any white people, just collateral. You know, collateral damage. Hey, I'm sorry. We'll do a little memorial. They sacrifice themselves, you know. But
it'll never come to that, man.
Yeah, I hope not, man. You know,
it can't come to that.
Yeah,
it can't.
I mean, because you look at Germany.
There's no survive. The country wouldn't survive.
Right after World War I. Right after World War I, or during, you know, Germany gets their butt kicked, and, you know, they're just railing Hitler, and boom, now he rises. You know, he rises in that turmoil, and that's the thing, man, like, and his radical ideas, because they got their butts kicked, you know, people were susceptible and just open to it, and that's the same thing, like, in America, We've been losing coal jobs and losing manufacturing jobs and losing all of these jobs for decades, and it's like, all right, now we get to just put it on one person. Like I remember I had a student tell me that his dad couldn't be in the Army because Obama said you can't have tattoos, so because
Who
Obama,
said that?
This is what a little 10-year-old
So that's what the man lied to his child and said.
Right.
You can't be in certain branches of the military. You can't be a spy. You can't be a pilot because they can identify certain features of you. But as far as a soldier, they putting you out there to die. They don't care. You going on the front.
He said, man, look, man, it's checkout time. Cashing you in.
Charge them guns.
Right.
But sir, I don't care. Is there a man just made? Get yourself up there and charge them guns.
Right. Look, man, I'm cashing you in. It's time to cash out. So, I mean, that's the thing. So you got this kid, like people are putting all their lives on Obama, right? Oh man,
they'll lie on for 2 years.
Right. We can't do this because Obama. We can't do that because Obama. Healthcare is jacked up because Obama. Like, more immigrants are in the country because Obama. Like, our relationship with Iran is fractured because Obama. Like, we come up with all of these excuses that we just throw on Obama, but at the end of the day, like, somebody's going to have to cash that check.
Yeah,
and,
man.
Like you said, I mean, we are entertainers. I think that they, just like a woman getting beat by her husband, you just hope that he loves you enough not to kill you. Look, let me clean the house. Let me take care of the kids. Let me tell some jokes. Let me sing for you. I can sing. Let me sing.
Let me tell you something. These people are not going to be victims. You going to be a victim?
Oh, man.
Well, I need you to report to this location at this time. Okay. Wait, hold your breath.
Yeah, he said, oh, all right.
I'm out. Where you going, boy? I'm going back to Africa. I take my chances over there.
Right. Right, man.
We go over there and run them out of there. Go down to South Africa.
Right. I mean, you got... The thing about history is that once one thing is done, then
history repeats itself.
Right, it repeats itself. Like, even if because you think, man, like Napoleon did the same thing. They look at Napoleon as if he was like a Hitler. He was small. It was a small scale.
Same difference.
Right. But he did, he did that for his time.
See, what people don't understand, it wasn't about Jews. World War II wasn't about Jews. It was about resources. Japan has no natural resources. So they went marching through China collecting resources. Exact same thing we did with Desert Storm and all that stuff. We're going over there to protect our interest, our strategic interest. Okay. So you're going to kill everybody over there so we can make money on the oil, because I don't make money on the oil. Okay? It's about gold. It's about wealth. It's about money. They don't want paper money. Paper money has no value. I topple your government. All that money you owe me means nothing. First place the Germans went to was the libraries and the banks. They want that coin and that gold. They don't want your paper. They want your artwork. Okay, why were they taking art? Why were they killing them and taking their gold teeth out their head? You know how much work that is to take somebody's teeth out their head?
Right.
Yeah. Oh, he's dead. He don't mind.
Yeah. Pop.
They was cutting their hair off, making pillows and stuff with it, man. They was taking their skin. If you had tattoos, if you were Jewish and you had tattoos, they was making lamps out of your skin, man. So what was that? What was that about? Power corrupts. And a lot of us ain't going to survive. I probably won't survive. Nothing like that.
Right.
But,
man, I don't know if I would survive something like that, man. Just because of status.
Well, no. See,
because everybody not gonna make it to Canada and jump from look, man. There's a lot of cutting. Everybody not gonna make it to Mexico, and then you gotta get past Mexico and go deep. You need to get up in them jungles. The cartels, like where they grow their cocaine and all of that.
No,
that you need to be out there, like that's where it's safe, and it's going to
They're
be
gonna
rough
have
to
a
get
bounty for us,
right?
like bounty hunters. Okay, gringo, negro, you go back.
Right.
You guys are squatters. You go back home, like you made us go back home. You go back home.
Right, man.
We gonna build a wall.
He said, we gonna build a wall.
Not to keep us out, but to keep you out. And Trump talking about building a wall.
Yeah.
He might be talking about putting up a wall to keep us in.
Right. I know. Yeah.
Okay.
Look, you know where to run to, baby.
Nowhere to
hide. Down. Because that's the safest place for you to run is going south. Right, because once you get up into Brazil, especially once you get to like Venezuela, and just when you really get deep in to South America, like it's safe, because all of that stuff is uncharted. Like people, even the crooked gang lords ain't even going there. It's like look, that stuff is uncharted.
Yeah.
Canada is not as safe up in Canada.
Canada's a part of the problem as well. But you
know
what?
Right, it's a part of the problem.
I think what will happen, I think the world will team up together against us. That's the only way they're going to beat us. Canada, England, Russia.
And just hit us from every angle.
Hit us from every angle.
Yeah.
Okay, gringo, you let us in, we help you. It's going to be interesting, man, because he flashing them satanic signs and stuff, and people ain't paying attention.
Right.
He telling you who he is.
Right. So he telling you.
He telling you. Now, they talk about Rihanna. They talk about the Jay-Z and them. Talking about they Illuminati. They doing the same thing he did.
Yeah.
But ain't nobody said he Illuminati.
Right. And just like Rosewood, when you had those black, because you never seen Rosewood, huh?
Yeah, I saw it, bro.
Yeah, but you saw like when they was like, oh, he's a Mason. Like, we gonna help him. Like, man, they ain't gonna help you. And they got hung. You feel me? Like, yeah, man, throwing up them signs ain't gonna help. Like, them signs ain't gonna help Jay-Z or Rihanna, which I don't think that any of them are a part of any black organization. But anyone that's in that organization that is black, like, none of that stuff is going, like, that stuff not gonna protect you, man.
Obama's part of it.
Yeah, he was served up too.
Yeah. They'll definitely serve him up.
Right, and they'll just act like somebody else did it.
Skin him.
So.
But it's strange. The very thing that they put in place. You know why the Electoral College was developed, don't you?
No, tell us, man.
Okay. Electoral College was developed when the country was first founded. The South had 85%, had larger numbers of people, okay? And they were black. So that's where the 3/5 of a man come from. It wasn't because they wanted to say we were 3/5 of a man, but the population. The Northerners say it's not fair. Y'all got more slaves down there, so y'all numbers are larger. Mm-hmm. They're not citizens. They're not real people. Okay. Well, we'll let you. We'll do this then. We'll call them 3/5 of a man, 5/3 bank or 5/3 bank, yeah. And to balance things out, they create the Electoral College because now you've got the Southerners who could control Congress because if they had more bodies, they can. That's why so many people start migrating to the North. They were letting immigrants in to off balance, the black slaves.
Right.
y'all need to do your work, look it up, check it out for yourselves, and see what's happening. But yeah, man, it was all about slave trade. It's all about slave. This whole country was founded on slave trade. That's how they made their money. They can't survive without us. You know, what are you gonna send us back to Africa? You better not come over to Africa once we over there. You know, who gonna do your dirty work? The Mexicans ain't doing it because Trump trying to get them out of here.
Right. And that's the thing, man. It's like
because these white people ain't. They'll turn West Virginia into a slave state. All the white West Virginians will be the subordinate.
Gonna be slaves. Oh man, they'll brand you. You from West Virginia, you get the WV on you.
Yeah, man, I'm WV.
He said I'm WV. Yeah, man. Yeah, it's crazy. And this is not to spread doom and gloom. Like, I honestly feel like we won't feel a difference, you know?
We won't. It don't matter.
Right. He is cutting the 7 tax brackets into 3. So people at the bottom will feel, we'll be paying more taxes. When I say we, not necessarily me. You know what I mean? You know what I'm talking about? But,
you know what?
some of the lower bros.
Let me tell you something.
They'll be paying more taxes.
Let me tell you something. Why you think Kennedy was assassinated? He started messing with their money. He thought he was president.
Yeah.
And they're going to have to teach Trump, you ain't no president. You just a figurehead.
Yeah, he already know, man.
You think he already know?
Yeah. He know, man. They was checking him a long time ago. He know the game. Like you said, man, he been throwing up them signs.
He flipping the gang signs.
Right, he know. Look. Yeah, he letting his people know. Look, man, I'm here now. Right. It's game time. We gonna get it in. Don't worry, we about to get this money.
We about to rape. We pirate raiders. We about to rape this country, then we're going to give it to Russia.
You know, because he's doing, like I said, those 3 tax brackets now. It was 7, but the lower class is going to be paying more. And then the upper class, they're not going to be paying this, but they're going to get more breaks. So, they're going to be saving millions and millions of dollars from his tax breaks. You know, and the government is going to lose trillions of dollars, but it just sets it up for a deal with another country.
Do this. This is how they should do it. Eliminate the income tax. Let the local taxes stay in place. And the government taxes as we spend. That way, people will start saving. The rich can't buy them luxurious cars like they...
Nah, Fed, Fed, I'm trying to get me a Lambo, Fed.
Okay.
Got my eyes on this Lambo. When you pour water on it, when it rains, change colors.
Oh, yeah?
Yeah.
Wow.
And when they get wet, if somebody it splashes or just the dew from the morning will raise the color, will change the color at the bottom, and as it dries, it just changes back. And because Trump is going to be in the office, I'm going to be able to do that. I couldn't do it with Obama. But speaking of that, because you put me on with Brother Polite. Then from Brother Polite, I was checking out again Dr. Umar Johnson.
Okay.
And then
they battling right now.
Yeah, I think that's old beef. I don't know
that's
how
old beef.
Yeah, I don't know how recent, But and then they put me on to some other cats too, And it made me think of the black leaders, right? and how we say like, okay, where are the black leaders? But like, who are the white leaders?
They don't have them.
Right. So why do we?
We don't.
You know, it's like, where are the black leaders? Like, why do we need a leader? Like, why do we need one person to dictate and tell us what we need to do? And what
We don't need no spokesman.
Right.
See, what they don't understand is when they kill King, when they kill Malcolm, it told us you don't need a leader. You know, we are individuals now.
Right. You know, because like if you're a slave, all right, then you need that one that's talking. You know, really,
that 1 in 10,000.
You need that one that's talking to
the master.
The master.
Master, we's tired of being bit. What you say, boy? We's tired of being bit, Lord. Master. Boy, I put you in my pocket so quick, your head will spin. Please don't sell me down the river, boss.
You know, like, under those conditions, man, if you could have something like that, that was cool. But he was selling you out, man.
Who?
Whoever was the black leader who was talking to the master, man, he was selling you out. He was making sure that his family didn't get sold. He was making sure that he didn't get sold. Like, it was not just altruistic, and it was just for the good of everybody else, you know. No, he did it for himself. Look, man, I need some new chicks. We need to get rid of her because she a problem. We need to definitely get rid of him because he a pretty boy and he's smashing. And as a matter of fact, the woman I likes him, so we need to get rid of him. And those kids, like, look, he's controlling everything for his benefit, you know. And people think like, yeah, you know, he really he got us to where we didn't have to work until sundown. You know, we could shut down before sundown.
Yeah.
And we're not getting beat as bad. We're not, look, man, he's doing that for himself. You know? Like, man, no leader is, like, we don't need a leader, man.
You on the air, man.
Talking about not really needing any black leaders, you know? Because they selling us out.
Well, they feather the bed for themselves and their families.
Right.
I remember all the black leaders of the 60s and 70s, the ones that survived. They never had proteges that followed them. They made things available for their family members and nobody but themselves.
Right, man. And this is not even to put people on blast, but like, we know some, you know, millionaires who made big money in whatever industry, right? And I haven't seen anybody come up under them.
No.
I haven't seen nobody like, all right, now we have like 3 or 4 or 5 different people who all, you feel me?
Well, let me ask you. Whom do you see that was brought forth under Obama's administration? Huh? Did you see any?
Nobody.
Okay. They talking about his wife running for president.
Oh, all right. So they following the Clinton plan, huh?
Nah, they better wake up and smell of coffee.
Pause it up. So yeah, man, freaking war. The leaders is just crap, man.
I mean,
you know, like they've always been about themselves. Like you said,
it's about them. That's why they want to be up front. It's all about them.
Obama, and this is not. Look, man, I like Obama.
You know what?
I like him. Man.
When Trump gets in office, and we get past the shock of Trump, we're going to sit back and say, what did he do for us? Because if he had have done the things that he was supposed to do, Trump wouldn't have got in office as easily.
No, man, they've been blocking him the whole time.
But that's an excuse.
No, it is. Like,
bro, time out. He can veto anything that they do.
Yeah,
anything he put in place, he could veto. He did not veto. He didn't use his power.
Vetoed.
Not as much as he should have, man.
But you can't make it like it's a black thing versus white.
No, it's the president versus the Congress and the Senate. It is a thing, man. It wasn't about. It was about his authority as the president and him invoking it fully.
Yeah, and that's what he was trying to get it in. But you see how he couldn't even appoint that judge.
Well, he was lame duck, so all they had to do was filibuster, and that's what they did. And since he didn't y'all don't know what y'all have done. There's going to be potentially 4 Supreme Court justices appointments under Trump. It wasn't about who's the president. It's about who's going to be assigned to be Supreme Court justices.
Right.
And they didn't blew that, man. It's potentially 4 of them going to be gone. Okay? It's going to be gone. It's going to be we're going to repeal slavery. We're going to repeal the 13th Amendment.
And see, that's the thing, man. Like, they stopped them, like, with Obamacare. They took all the good stuff out, everything that it was supposed to do, and the changes that it was supposed to make. And, like, it was a good system. It was a good plan, But they didn't let him do it. Why? They got his ideas, and they just blocked them so that when Trump gets into office, or it would have been Hillary, it didn't matter. Mainly, it has to be a Republican. They'll just add those things. So, like, you know what? Obamacare sucked. These are the reasons why it sucked. Because we took out A, B, C, D, and E. And you know what? We're going to put back A, B, C, D, and E. Call it Trump Care. Boom. And now people happy. People like, oh, this is what we wanted. Yeah, I know. This is the way it should have been. Obama, he didn't know. He couldn't do it. Only Trump can do it. You feel me? Like, he's going to get credit for it. The fix, he's not going to repeal it, because they're making money. Look, so if they're losing money off of, these tax breaks, which they're not going to lose. There's no way in the world.
Stop supporting the rest of the world.
There's no way in the world Trump going to be like, look, man, let's just give up let's give up $6 trillion. No, he going to get that. He going to get that money. Because his thing is he likes to not show a profit.
No, you don't have to hide that no more.
No, I'm saying that's his thing. That's his thing, is to always be in the negative where you're not making a profit.
So that's what he wants for the country.
Right. So that's what he's going to do for the country. Because that's his skill. I mean, if you take in jiu-jitsu, if you have a person who they do chokes,
they're going to choke you.
They're going to choke you.
They're going to maneuver so I can get to where I can choke your neck.
Right.
I'm going to put you to sleep. Go sleep.
Right. That's a choke. Like, and if he teaches class, he's going to teach the choke.
And if I'm an armbar man, I'm going to show you how to do armbar.
Right. And see, that's the thing. So if Trump, you consistently, you see him, and just to the naked eye, they're like, oh, well, all these businesses failed. No, he needs these big businesses to fail so that he can, do his move, his technique that you guys and we are not picking up on. Look, this is what's sending him to, like, look, man, all right, y'all call me a failure, but how many of y'all got private jets? I mean, like, how many of y'all can fund your own presidential campaign? And you call me a failure? Like,
he had somebody helping him out, man. He had contributors.
Right, but it was all
they got to do is funnel it through his business.
Right.
And it's going to be all tax deductible.
Yeah.
He going to make money.
Yeah.
He didn't expect to win. He was like, damn.
I
got an A.
Yeah.
He swept the hell out of her, man.
Yeah. He knew.
Bro, 11 o'clock, and they hadn't called her the winner yet. I'm like, what? They started talking about Ohio. Man, you should have saw the people voting in Ohio, up in Cleveland, the day before the election. They didn't want Hillary.
Nope. Ohio spoke. Remember I used to say, it was like, my vote count. Ohio, we was the ones who.
I said that.
Yeah.
But see, we elected who we elected who we really want to have to play.
Right. So, Ohio elected Trump.
No. Well, No. Ohio didn't elect Hillary. Okay, yeah, Trump took Ohio, but he took every other state too.
He said he was cleaning the house.
He cleaned the house. He just. It was like a billiard game, man. He just ran the table on her.
Right.
He just ran the table on her.
Yeah, he just hustled hard. Like she felt like she was looking at her hand like, I got this. I'm gonna win. There's no way he's gonna beat me. It was like, boom! Oh man. Yeah, man. That was hilarious, man. It really.
It's I don't know. It's not going to turn out the way they think it is.
Right, man.
Because all those haters those hate mongers who think that they're going to be able to just hate on anybody they want to. We got stand your ground laws, man. You think them dope boys going to let them cut out their business?
Right.
No.
Yeah. But they don't own the business though.
Who?
Dope boys, man. They don't own it. Like, that's the thing, man. It's like everybody is some abused spouse in this country, man. And you just getting by sacrificing like the next wife. You feel me? All right, have a good evening. It's like that's all that we're seeing, man. It's like you got like these whoever's running Chirac, man. And it's still in shambles because of the taking down the lords and stuff. But whoever is running it,
taking down the lords. What are you talking about?
Like when they locked up all the drug lords.
Oh, okay, the drug lords.
Yeah.
Well, there's always somebody to take their place, man.
No, but that's the problem. Like, the government haven't appointed somebody. Like, look, you're the man now.
He's gonna have to fight his way up.
Right.
You still got to sell your drugs. We didn't took these guys out because they was getting too strong and too powerful. Now you guys got to figure out how to make your money. We don't need them no more because we got all these little individuals out there.
Right.
I mean, them drugs ain't getting in this country by ain't none of them black lords that you was talking about on jet planes.
Right, that's my
and
point.
Boats.
That's my point, though. Like, they were always just a tool. Like, look, man, smack them around. Look, man,
like Jay-Z.
Yeah, just
P.
go.
Diddy.
Yeah, go kill some more of your community, man, and take this money and be happy. Because when one of them got locked up, he was getting out of jail on the weekends, right? This is how much power he had. He was out of jail on the weekends, so he was just doing a week in jail. Weekends, he free, right? Okay. He had a cell phone. He had everything.
Man, I'm gonna be back there for Saturday. I need my money.
Right. And so with this type of power, your jacket is in here. Yeah, I was thinking about taking it. It's a nice.
You can come get it.
It's a nice, fine jacket. No, I think you just gotta turn it the other way or something. Yeah.
have a good one.
All right, you too.
I'm tired of looking at poetry.
You did a good job.
Yeah, thank you, Dad. See y'all.
All right. So with all of this power, right? You get to get out of jail on the weekends. You get a phone. You get to contact people, right?
You get what they call them when you get to have conjugal visits, conjugal weekends.
Right. You get to look. You get it in, right? So with all of that,
I'm getting out at 11:15. You be there in the car in the limo with your lips ready and all your clothes
he had a
off.
helicopter that was like taking him around.
You be in that helicopter, butt ass naked,
Yeah, he in the
with
chopper.
your cheeks up.
Yeah,
Because I'm gonna be talking on the phone, getting it in.
Yeah, he ain't miss nothing. He ain't miss a beat, man. And this dude, he goes to the club. That's how he get popped up, you know. He goes to the club and, you know, partying, having a good time. And people like, yo, I thought he was locked up. Like, nah, he not locked up. Like, dude was here last weekend. Was he? Yeah, he's been coming here every weekend. What? So, you know what it is. You know what time it is.
Take a picture of him.
Right. Because he's been ordering hits. He's been like, you know, getting it in on the weekends.
Putting the work in.
You know? Boom. They get that. Now he's under the jail. Right? But with all of this power that he had, this Negro, is he getting a chopper, take him out of the jail. He's going to the club. You know? Like,
show who I am. Club should have been coming to him exclusively.
yeah. Like, come on, man. This is what you do with that type of power? Is go to the club every weekend?
That's why they put him back in it, man. You don't know what you're doing.
Right.
It's like, I don't know, it's crazy. They like 10 at a time, man. Only 10 prominent people at a time. Somebody got to fall by the wayside for somebody else to come up.
Yeah.
So.
Yeah, man. And like, you know, and he was one, and you had, I think it was, you know, like 2 other dudes. But, yeah, man, like once they fell, boom, it was that rat race. See who can, you know, get on Uncle Sam's cock. You know? Right, man. I mean, it's sad. It's like, yo, you know?
The big cheese.
Right, man. And it's like a freaking war zone, you know? Just.
Iraq.
Yeah. Yeah, man. Set it off, you know? But that's what you're facing. And on another thing, man, I've been on this African Bambaataa. Have you heard of that? That's the latest thing that broke. It broke a few months ago.
Man, is that a title of a tune?
No, that's the father of rap, hip hop.
Yeah.
Africa Bambaataa.
That's old.
Yeah, old.
That's not new.
Nah, not his. Oh, do you know what happened?
No, what happened?
Oh, so a guy came forward, Ronald Savage, a.k.a. Bee Stinger, said that when he was 14, Bambaataa molested him. You know, like all the way 14, 15. And then...
Yeah, I was dating.
The Zulu Nation been covering up, you know, because they were like... That was like the first hip-hop, like, you know, Bambaataa is like, you know, like the first rap. He's like the, you know, the godfather or the father of hip-hop. And yeah, Savage. And then some more people came forth and was like, yeah, man, he was molesting me. I was listening to an interview. He was like, he would be in the car and he would have him jerk him off. He would suck him off and, you know, stuff like that. And then I guess he
was sucking?
Yeah, both of them. Like, he would have the little boy suck him off and then he would suck the little boy off, you know.
It's fake.
Yeah, you know, and...
that's disgusting.
I mean, and then you just, like, you had rappers defending them. Like, look, man.
But that's you know what? It's not just rappers. Rock Hudson. You know what Rock Hudson died from?
Nah.
AIDS.
Who is that? Rock Hudson. Is that the?
Look at Rock Hudson. He was like the leading man in movies.
Yeah.
Okay, all of them. It's not just rappers. They want to say it's just rappers, but everybody. That's why I keep telling you, man. You got to be accepted out there. You got to put some skin in because they got money. I got all the money in the world. What you got that I need, that I want? You ain't got no money, so all you got is what? Because I'm going to make you rich. So what you going to give me?
Right.
And that's what they be doing, man.
Yeah, man. I mean, it's just crazy, man, because it's like, he getting it on these kids.
And that's that prison stuff, man.
Man, I don't think he been to prison.
Well, he going now.
Nah, but the people, are old, and because of the statute of limitations, Well, But they had an incident with
a 14-year-old, 15-year-old, 16-year-old boy. No, you ain't supposed to be touched by no man. If you was 5 or 6, I can understand.
But you being, you that's like Jay-Z, or Lil Wayne or whoever these guys like now.
Okay, what's your complaint? What's your complaint? You wanted something.
Right, but that's the thing. But come on, man. If your daughter 15 and some older man is,
I'll go kill his ass.
Right, but that's the point. Like, nah.
But you got to tell me that you're doing that. You don't have to go to nobody for nothing. You come to your parents for what you need.
Right.
You want a career, that's one thing. But your needs,
right.
Your family take care of them.
Yeah, you got these older people that are manipulating these young kids, man.
Remember Chris Cross? Remember Chris Cross?
Yeah.
The manager was bopping them.
Yeah, man, but that's the thing, man. Like, that's not,
That's what they're doing out there.
Man.
We keep talking about that. You don't owe nobody nothing. You make it. If you good and you gonna make money for these people, you ain't got to do that stuff. If that's what you like doing, that's one thing. But to say,
yeah, but these kids are getting manipulated. Well, molestation. Like, people are getting molested. Just like that's been in our community for a long time, man. Well, a lot of people been molested. A lot of women.
I'm not defending
those
guys.
I'm not shit pushed in.
I'm not defending. I'm not defending the molesters. But when you're 15, 16, you trying to get as many. If you're a young man, you try to get as many girls as you want. You don't put your mouth on no man.
Right. But if you look up, like, if it's Michael Jordan, you trying to become a basketball player, Michael Jordan take you under his wing, and it's a grooming period. These guys are getting groomed. It's not like, one day, look, man, they're being groomed. African Bambaataa, like, he was, he was like the man. So
was he making money?
Yeah, back then, this because this was like the 70s and the 80s.
He wasn't making no real money like they're making now.
Right. But, compared to because they're still in the projects, he's getting paid. He's making money, and he's famous. New York, he's like the godfather of hip hop, Like, he put crews on. Like, his crew is known throughout the world, like the Zulu Nation, and, like, at that time, he's gonna have influence, and it's the same. Like I said, if if Jay-Z or any other of these artists or anybody who of influence, they're gonna easily be able to influence a kid, And the people that he molested, the ones who came forward, like they were saying, like, even if, like, one of them was saying, like, when he's with both of them, I listened to two guys, and both of them were saying, like, when they're with their wife or their girlfriends or whatever. And, one of those memories come back.
Flashback.
Yeah, then that shit just go down. They just limp up, And, like, they don't like to be, they don't like for women to initiate touch, or just them being touched certain ways make them uncomfortable. You know what I mean? So, and what they did was just put the light on child molestation, man, because a lot of that stuff is going on in our community.
Okay, but those are self-inflicted wounds, man. It's like,
which one?
When you 15, 16 going for grown man,
So if your daughter is 15 going with the grown man, she knows what she wants.
If she is trying to get into if she's at school and the teacher does that to her,
Right.
they asses go to jail.
Right.
Okay? In the same vein.
Right, but she
with
can
him.
be manipulated by, especially like, and we can't even say your daughter or my daughter because, we're talking about like really when you're, and I don't know, maybe you've never experienced that level of just poor and disparity and,
I've been there. Nobody grew up poorer than me, Bo. We were too poor to live in the projects, man. You had to have money to live in the projects. We couldn't even live in the projects, bro.
We couldn't even get in the projects.
I'm telling you, for real. You had choices. Man, to me, to say I'm going to come on, so I'm going to suck your dick. Think about that concept, man.
But you're not thinking like a kid, though.
I was a kid at one time.
Right, but you don't think like that kid anymore, man.
I was a kid, and I wasn't about that, man. It wasn't okay.
Right, but did anybody come at you, though?
I didn't give him a chance. I ran from every fucking body, man. Man, homosexuality didn't just start, man.
No, that's what I'm saying, though. But like,
when I was 17, 18, somebody told me I was cute. I said, man, I'm not cute. I'm ugly.
Right, but when
why
you
you
were
telling
like
me
14,
I'm cute?
13,
when I was 14,
12,
13,
it was
12.
somebody trying to groom you.
No, I don't need your grooming. I got parents at home.
But see, that's my point, though. Like, you haven't been groomed, so you don't know how it is to be groomed.
Okay, so that's a part of being groomed. Opening up your anus for somebody.
If it leads to that, then
Okay.
Like I was groomed for drugs to sell drugs. It was a slow process.
So are you confessing, Bo?
I'm just saying that I was groomed to sell drugs, and
was that a part of it?
A small giving up ass or sucking dick?
Yeah.
No.
Okay.
No, I was groomed to sell drugs, not groomed to suck dick.
Okay, that's what I'm saying.
No, but my point is that if I would have been groomed to suck dick, I'm sure I would have fell into it. I would have fell in that shit.
Nah, man.
No, this is what I'm saying.
You don't compromise. Young little boys know not to compromise their manhood.
Look, man, you out there, they like, all right, go to the store.
Things are different now. It's okay now to do a dude and do a girl, and girls do girls.
Right.
But back when I was a kid, it wasn't okay. We knew all about homosexuality, man.
Right.
We didn't let nobody touch us.
I can't speak for today's group because I don't know how they perceive these things.
They do it, man. It's okay.
But, when you're being groomed, man, the predator, he's going to look for, certain qualities in a person. And that's what he's going to, feed off of and develop those, just being manipulative.
They feed off your naivety. Because if you're going to make them, if you're good and they're your manager, you're going to make them rich because they get a third of everything you make.
Right. Right, man.
Plus, you take care of all their expenses and they get a third of everything you make. So what they need your body for unless they're just freaks, man?
Right, but that's what they are. Like, Bambaataa, like, he was just, a predator, a freak, and the boys who he got, it was something lacking in them. Like, one of the victims was saying that he was already molested when he was young. Like,
Okay, so
you feel me?
He was okay with it then.
It wasn't that he was
rolled
okay.
Right into it. Yeah.
He just, he
was
thought
conditioned.
He was conditioned. He thought that this is how.
But see,
this is how it is.
His parents didn't teach him. You don't let no man put your hands on you. You don't let nobody put their hands on you.
Right. But I mean, like, I can't say that I told my son, like, look, man, don't let nobody put their hands on you. Like, you just don't even think about that.
Yes, you do.
Like,
that's what parents do.
Yeah, like, I don't think, like,
you don't keep nobody's secrets.
Yeah, like, I don't, like, I don't think I've had that conversation with them.
You better have it with them.
You
better have it with them. You better have it with your daughter, too.
Right. Like.
I'm for real, man.
Yeah.
You don't want them. You have one time for something like that to happen to them. Once it happens, they're vulnerable. It's acceptable. They're going to hold that secret. This little girl I knew, and I'm not going to say any names because she was like a little daughter to me. She got raped at 13. Now she like women. You know that messes them up.
A lot of chicks got raped. Chicks be getting raped all the time.
Does that make it okay, Bo?
No, I'm not saying that makes it okay. No, it's not right, man. I'm just saying,
I'm
like,
just saying, though,
you know,
bro.
like, yeah, she went gay, but a lot of them, you feel me?
But maybe that's why women are so jacked up, then, man. So many women are jacked up in certain ways.
Guys be getting raped too, man. Like everybody be getting raped, like,
But why?
right?
Why?
Because
some predator.
right, the strong preys on the weak.
They're not strong.
Stronger than their victims.
No, they're stronger than their victim, but they're weak in the society.
Right.
With their peers.
But you figure the slave masters, they had statue amongst their peers, but they were molesting.
That's a whole different dynamic.
But that's where it comes from.
No, that's a whole different dynamic.
That's where it comes from, man. The white people were coming in molesting blacks, and blacks were molesting blacks. You know, like that sexual aggression, that, like you said, that feeling like you're not even high in the society. You know, you're nobody. You're just chattel. Go work. Like you can't even stop working. Matter of fact, you're gonna work till you die, nigga. Get out there and pick that cotton before I whip your ass. And you pick that cotton. You gonna pick that cotton without me whipping your ass, or you gonna pick that cotton after I whip your ass? What do you got after that? You know?
Did you see 12 Years a Slave?
Yeah.
Okay.
You know, like what do you got? People coming in,
but see,
molesting, raping.
That is rape. That is rape in its purest form, using your authority and power. You don't have a choice. You don't have a choice in those situations. Whereas where you are seeking something from somebody, there's a difference. You do have a choice. You can walk away from those people. Slave didn't have no choice in anything. He didn't have to do shit, and the man want to beat his ass, he got his ass beat.
Right. Just want to make an example. Maybe too many people liked you. So I'm going to make an example out of you. You know?
Boy, you can read. We're going to have to sell this nigga down the river. But no, man. There's a vast difference in child abuse of today and rape of slavery. Okay? There's a big difference. And they had that whole same old thing in Nazi Germany. People were selling them, trading themselves in the camps.
Like the Jews or something.
They were selling them, trading themselves for food among each other to survive. There's a difference from trying to survive than trying to live and survive with an oppressor, as opposed to some freak who and they were freaks too. The oppressors, they were using their authority and power over somebody. Right. So, I mean, this is a touchy subject, bro. We're not experts in it. I'm definitely not an expert in it. But I know the difference between a 15-year-old boy and a 16-year-old boy going for grown man. They dating. And if you volunteer to that shit, you dating. Don't come back 10 years from now talking about, well, because, see, when I was 15 and 16, I was trying to get as much pussy as I could get my hands on. I knew the difference between pussy and dick.
Right, but you wasn't, like, you can't just say that it's their fault.
They had culpability. They had a participation in it.
Nah.
Okay? They did. You had a willing part in it. If he didn't force you, put a gun to your head, tell you, I'm going to kill you.
But see, that's one way. You can get more, what do they say? You can attract more flies
with sugar than
you can with shit.
No, that's not true.
You know? And it's, look, man, it's a process, you know? And these guys, like, people say it all the time, like, Satan is not some ugly, you know, monster. Like, nah, he's coming at you smooth. You know, if we can convince people to buy stuff that they really don't want, you know, and do things that they really don't want, then we also can convince people to give up that flesh, you know. And, you know, like, con people are out there, man. Con artists are out there They're not just conning you for your money, man. They're conning you for that anus. Like.
Well, I tell you what.
Like just to hit, man. Just to hear.
I'm gonna tell you. I'm gonna be honest. When my daughter could have recollection and understanding, I started talking to her about not allowing her to be. Don't let nobody say, "Will you help me find my dog? Would you like some candy?" That I had those conversations with my daughter, 3, 4, 5, and 6. I had those conversations. I said, "You don't keep anybody's secret." I said to my daughter, "If Daddy do something stupid, you make sure you tell somebody. But you'll get in trouble, Dad." "No, I won't. If I do something I'm not supposed to do, I need help. So you don't hold nobody's secrets." So you have to teach your kids. You have to. Because I'm going to tell you what, man. If you don't, that's our jobs. If you don't, you got a lot to pay for and deal with, address. You do. It's a lot going on out there. Everybody's not strong enough to withstand it or come to this guy talking about, "Man, I can't get an erection because I think about the time I was sucking his dick." You weak motherfucker. You knew what you was doing. If you was a kid, you were innocent.
Yeah, 15, man, you still innocent.
You ain't, dude. How many 15-year-old, 13-year-old, 14, 15-year-old boys got babies?
Yeah, they do, but
okay.
They don't know no better.
Well, I'm gonna tell you what. They know that. They know the difference. They know the difference.
Look, man. Look, they don't know. If they knew, they wouldn't be getting these chicks pregnant. They don't know. Like, they can't tell the forest from the trees, man.
They know to put the difference between a pussy and an asshole.
Well, they having sex.
No, they know the difference. Somebody stuck a bead up your butt, you know somebody stuck in peas up your butt.
Look, man, if you get conned out of that anus, man, you got conned.
How you gonna get conned? Damn, bro. What position are you taking, man? How you
I'm for the victims, man.
How you go? You ain't got conned
man.
at 16, man.
Yeah, man. You can look. I'm saying because he got hit when he was 14. I want to say that's what he said. Maybe so 13, 14.
When I was in the
that means you're in the 8th grade.
When I was in the 4th grade, I knew the difference between pussy and dick.
Right, but see, but you ain't had nobody like trying to groom you. So like
make you conditioned to bend your ass over and suck dick whenever.
No, because like those guys.
So here, what's the next step? I need to put you, since you ain't producing, making records. I need to put you out on the street so you can make that money from me.
And see, he like the dude. He was saying he just he wanted to be down with the Zulu Nation. He just wanted to be a part of the crew.
Zulu Nation. What's the Zulu Nation?
That's one of the old school rap. That was like that's a Bambaata's group.
You know what? When Brother Johnson, when I was a young guy, I think I was about 18 and 19, I used to do stage crew work. Okay, and the Brothers Johnson came to Cleveland State. And that's where they were there. We set their tables up. We set the stage up. We helped them set the instruments up and everything. And after it was over, they invited us down to where their food was. They had they had a spread, tables as long as this with food on there. And they said, "You guys want to get high with us?" I said, "No, man." And I walked away. Sure, I would have loved to hang out with the Brothers Johnson. Not give up my soul.
Yeah.
I don't know what they wanted.
Right. But, if that was, they was like, in your community, in your neighborhood, they was like the big guys in your projects. You feel me? Like I remember doing all kinds of dumb stuff, for the older guys in my hood. And I mean, like, look.
They didn't try to take advantage of it, did you?
But we just did violence. Like,
Okay, that's okay. Go whooping somebody's ass is different from, you didn't try to molest nobody while you was whooping their ass,
right,
did you?
right.
See,
but
that's what I'm saying.
But that's only because, the ones that were over us, they wasn't into that. Because
exactly.
if they would have been into it,
so y'all, you would have been taking up the butt. I'm gonna go beat you up. Not That's what they do to the booty napper in prison, man. No.
You know, like, yo, like, but see, that's the thing. Like, I remember, I can remember being groomed. So I know how that process is just a different grooming. You know, you got some people
I'm
groom
glad
for soldiers.
these motherfuckers didn't groom my black ass. I'm glad I grew up an individual and an outcast.
Right, like, look, man. Like,
I don't need to fit in. I didn't need to fit in that bad.
Like,
that's why I stayed out of trouble, because I know what happened to young boys when they go to jail.
And that's the thing, man. Like I said, man, you got some people that's groomed to be soldiers. You got some people that's groomed to be drug dealers. You got some people that's groomed to be, like, you know,
little
sucking dick. Yeah. And you got women.
You okay with this? We're not talking about women. We're not talking about women.
And you
we're
get
talking
women
about
groomed.
Men. We're talking about young men, the future of the fruit of our nation, the future leaders of our. If a man ain't nothing, we are nothing. If we turn all the young men into little fags, what do you think they do when LeBron is putting on women clothes? What do you think they're doing when Chris Rock is putting on women clothes? What do you think they're doing? They're emasculating us.
Right, but you still got nuts. You still got testosterone. You still gonna fight. Like, you still strong. Like, if you get a drag queen or whoever, a sissy or whatever you call them, and you say something wrong to them, they still can clean you up. Like, bap, 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 bap. Like,
yeah, they can
I
clean
remember
you
this
up.
dude from Philly. He was, like, gay, but look, man, he was cleaning dudes up. Like, bang, bang, good with the hands. You know?
Yeah,
like,
yeah, but
like, yo.
yeah, but why?
You know, dude was good with the hands.
Okay,
You know?
so but he liked to submit himself.
Yeah.
So if
He
you
hooked up with a gay girl.
if you
was
said the
weird.
right thing to him, you can bend him over.
That's funny. Oh, man. He said, if you say the right thing. Yeah, but see, you don't know. Like, I don't know what happened in his life. I don't know if he was, you know, hit
I'm not
at an
blaming
early
him.
age.
I'm not blaming him. Sometimes it don't have to be African Bambaataa. It could have been your gym teacher.
Right, right. It could be whoever, you know. But
Okay.
they're grooming you, and you know,
But-
it
but-
could be women. Women
but-
are getting this stuff happening to them. Boys, you know, girls.
And I'm not saying it's acceptable for young ladies to be molested.
Right.
I'm not. But a boy at 16 knows the difference between sucking somebody's dick
Yeah, but he
and,
look,
and
he,
taking somebody and taking it up their ass.
yeah, but he's look. I'm trying to get put on. I'm trying to improve
So
my
I
situation.
do anything.
Right.
I sell my soul.
Right, right, yeah.
Just to get put on.
Yeah,
just to
he'll
get
sell
up.
his soul, man.
Now when I get up there, I'm gonna make the motherfucker suck my dick
Right,
too.
right.
Nah, motherfucker.
Yeah,
Come on. You
I'm
ain't gonna. You gotta suck my dick first.
Right, I'm going to, you know, the way I was groomed, that's the way I'm grooming.
No, man.
You know?
Nah.
So it's like I know how to groom somebody to self. And that's to like
Okay, but okay.
because I was groomed.
What do
I'm
you
groomed the same way.
What? Okay. Let's get to the real point. The reason they want to be groomed, allow themselves to be groomed, is that they expect success. What percentage of them are successful?
No, they just want to be down.
They want. You're talking crazy as hell, man.
Yeah, you don't understand that?
No, I don't understand that, man. Ain't nobody that bad that I want to hang with you. So I'm gonna suck your dick so I can hang with you.
Right. I mean, with the proper techniques, you know, somebody will suck your dick to hang with you, man. With the proper techniques.
I don't
You
want-
oh yes, you know it. You know it because
I don't want
we're
nobody.
not gonna talk about no money, but big stacky stacks Finn, you saw how the people went crazy. You know how they go crazy, man. And that's people who got money. You know? Like that's people who got money.
But I don't want nothing in return
Right,
from them.
right. But you saw how they went crazy, and they got money. Just imagine somebody who don't got money.
They're weak minds, man.
No, they're not. There's people with money who go ape shit over, 20 stacks, 30
That don't mean
stacks.
shit, man.
You know?
This,
Yeah, go. Give
That
it to
don't
Ron.
mean shit.
Give it to the eternal student and let him and see how much he clean up with that.
this don't mean shit, man.
Yeah.
That's a lot, but that
Right.
don't mean shit.
Right. Take it over there and see how many just man, woman, and child. You've seen it firsthand, man. You know, man. You know, man. People just, you know. And but my point is that those people who went crazy, that's people who making 60,000, 40,000, 100,000, and they still going crazy over 20 stacks. Like, come on. And then imagine somebody who don't. He not even between 5 of them. They not even making $10,000, and you throw 20 stacks. Right, man. You give me that. You give me that, and let me drive it, and let me just drive around town with it. Yeah, let me take it for a cruise.
And that's what the hood, the hood. It's a convertible, bro.
Right, and let me just I'll drop the top, go take it. I know where to take it.
Where you gonna take it?
And clean up, Finn. People gonna go crazy. They gonna go crazy like
Damn, do you want to be around somebody that fucking weak-minded, Bo? Think about it.
Nah, they not weak, man.
But they are.
If 20 stacks is more than they've never like I said, it's 5 people in their house they don't even bring 20 stacks combined. And here you are, just boom, you know, just stacks on stacks on stacks. They going, look, man, that's like, wow. Especially to a kid who don't even know any better just because they're a kid.
That's a predator who takes advantage of that.
Right, and that's my point, and that's what Bambaataa was doing, man.
That's a predator, man.
Right, he was a predator. You know,
he meant no good to the community or to himself.
Right, man.
You know, but
you know,
this right here in my pocket ain't nothing, man.
Right, man. But I promise you, I can get some flesh with that and not even using it.
But see, they
just showing it.
They old enough to understand no better.
Nah, they don't know no better, man.
Them's 20-year-olds.
Right, 20. You don't know no better at 20, man.
They ain't raised right then, man. You're supposed to know.
They don't know no better at 20, man.
You're supposed to know.
They don't know no better till they like 30 in their 30s, man.
And they shit's all pulled out of shape. Now they want. Now they took advantage of me. No, you took advantage. You allowed.
Right, but they ain't know no better.
Satan cannot corrupt your life unless you invite him in.
Right, but they don't know.
Let's go corrupt some people then, man. Come on, shit.
You know, especially like remember that time when we was out there with the car. Mm-hmm. I promise you, at that moment, you know, if you would have just pulled it out and just wiped your nose and just, you know, tossed the dollar down. Right. I promise you that legs would have been like.
Nah, you know what?
Like, man, it just has that power over people, man. It does, man. It does, you know, especially in this country.
You know what?
It does, man. And it's sad, but it does, man.
That's because they ain't used to nothing, man.
Right, man. You talking about in the projects, man, like you barely. I remember I was so hungry one time I wanted to eat the paint off the walls, and I remember it, man, like it was yesterday. Like it was brown.
You ate that lead-based
paint, man? Lead-based paint, man. It was brown. One side it was brown like chocolate, and the other side it was green.
How did it taste, man?
I didn't eat it because it was green. But I remember being so hungry, man, that I wanted to eat that paint. Man.
You ain't never had bread sandwiches?
Yeah.
Bread and sugar sandwiches?
Yeah, I had all of that.
Sugar water?
Yeah, even like I said.
Mayonnaise sandwiches?
Like Trump said, man.
Shit.
Man.
If you could, whatever you could find to eat.
Right.
Roaches.
Roaches.
Sausage? No.
Yeah, like, yo.
I ain't need no roaches, man.
Yeah, man. Like.
No.
Yeah. You ain't never had no cockroach?
We
Water
had
bug?
cockroach. We
no,
had
I mean, like, you ain't never eat one?
Hell no. I ain't eat that nasty shit. They stank. Man, come on, man.
Oh, man.
I was poor. I wasn't stupid. There's a difference.
Nah, man.
You don't
you
have
had
to,
bread.
You don't have to.
You had butter.
Listen, you do not have to be. You don't have to submit to your conditions. You understand what I'm saying?
Okay.
You have choices.
All right. When you ate, you got choices.
When you ate, you go collect bottles. Man, I used to collect bottles.
All right.
They charge 2 cents a deposit for bottles. You don't know nothing about that.
Nah, I don't. I don't know nothing about that.
I used to go around collecting pop bottles.
How far? How far did you have to go?
The whole neighborhood, man.
No, I mean to get to where you were selling it, trading it in.
I take it up to the grocery store.
All right, so you take it up to the grocery store.
Every grocery store, every corner store would give you 2-cent deposit for a bottle.
Oh, all right, is that what they was doing up in?
Yeah.
Yeah. See, we ain't had that in Baltimore.
We had a hustle.
Crack. That's what we had.
Okay,
and
but
if you ain't had no at 8 years old, some people didn't have crack. And if you thought of that hustle by yourself, then that's good. Like, that's good that you thought of it, but you can't expect everybody to think of the bottle hustle.
But you can still do it.
No, but if you've never been exposed to it, you can't do it.
You could do the metal hustle, aluminum hustle.
Right, but these are all hustles that you are exposed to now. But as an 8-year-old kid, you wasn't thinking about that. As a 6-year-old kid, you wasn't thinking about no bottles and metal.
Yes, I was. That's when I was doing it.
Well, all right. Well, that's good that you was thinking that, man. I mean, there's big ups, but everybody not thinking of that. Everybody not, And there's a lot of hustles that you didn't capitalize on. Because that's all it is. Like, when you think of, millionaires, they, like, right now they see opportunity, right? Some opportunities me and you see, you go higher. Some of them, they see even more. You go lower, they see even less. And that's the thing. So, like, all right, you were in a position when you were 8 and 6 to see some hustles. And that's good, man. But everybody don't get that.
It was pocket money. It was money enough to go to the movie.
Some people gotta take it old school, caveman style, man.
Just take it.
Eat what you kill. No, you see a bug, you kill a bug, you eat it.
No, I wouldn't.
People eat bugs.
I was not that fucking poor.
You was not that poor, man. Like,
and if you that fucking poor, why ain't you on welfare?
What do you mean? I was on welfare.
Not you. I'm talking about the individuals that if you have to eat bugs.
Right, but we was on welfare.
Dude,
you only get one check a month?
Dude, they were giving out.
Yeah, you got the cheese.
Food,
we got the butter, cheese, we got the butter, bread. We got the peanut butter, we got the bread, we got the what was that, like applesauce? You got the powdered milk. Like,
eggs.
Yeah, like, we used to get that. We used to stand in line. I remember we used to stand in line.
I remember too,
and,
man.
like, it was just a long line, and you had to collect your food, and you get a little box.
That's why they started giving
out
food stamps.
They had the pork, and we had food stamps. So we had all of that, and we had food stamps.
Well, somebody was eating y'all food. Shit.
Look, man.
The grown-ass people was
eating
y'all shit.
Look, man. Look,
that was for the kids.
Yeah, man. Look, we didn't get that.
We got used to get.
We used to go to soup kitchens.
We get that 5-pound block of cheese.
Yeah, yep.
Get some butter.
Yeah, you used to get the bologna
and back some bread.
You used to get the big thing.
That shit up.
Yeah, you get the big thing of bologna.
Before it was all gone, you was constipated.
Yeah,
but
man.
You had some food up in you.
Yeah, but see, that don't last the whole month. And we had the welfare checks.
Okay,
we was
then
getting
you go
food
suck somebody's
stamps.
dick and get their food.
But that wasn't that wasn't in my mind just as more as
you make me a cheese sandwich, I'll suck your
eating
dick.
10 cans, taking 10 cans and trying to hustle aluminum and glass. Like, none of that stuff was in our minds as as you're a little kid.
Free your mind and your ass.
Nah, man, you saying that now, but like, look, man, Phil, you're not fooling nobody, man. You at 6 years old was not
I
like
wasn't 6 doing that. I was 8 and 9 doing that shit, man. Okay, not at 6. 6, I was trying to get some milk out the motherfucking refrigerator. Mommy, can I have some milk?
All right.
Okay. But at 7, 8, and 6 and shit, I'm out there trying to. It's what we was doing.
Right.
Everybody was doing it.
So you learned it from from your environment.
That was our hustle.
Right. Our hustle was crack.
Okay.
That was our hustle.
So you wasn't good at your hustle then?
No, at 6 you gotta wait to get put on. You're not putting yourself on. Okay. You're 6, you're 9. You're not putting yourself
Nobody
on.
Nobody put me on. I just went out.
Right, but you wasn't on that. But you wasn't on that crack game though. That was the only way you was gonna get in at 9. You wasn't getting in at 9.
You chose poorly.
You wasn't getting in at 9. You didn't choose. You didn't choose for people in your neighborhood to hustle for you to see the hustle. You didn't pick that.
When you go buy a bottle of pop,
you didn't see it. You didn't create that hustle.
When you go buy a bottle of pop, the pop was 5 cents. They say we're gonna charge you 2 cents per bottle. You bring back the bottle, we'll give you back your 2 cents. Doo-doo. A light bulb goes off in your head.
Right.
You bring back 10 bottles, that's 20 cents. That's 4 candy bars.
Right. But see, other people was doing that hustle. And
Everybody was doing that hustle.
Everybody was doing it, and you got fortunate enough for that to be a lightweight hustle. My hustle that everybody was doing was hustling. And you don't just go and just pick up some
shine
crack.
Shoes?
You gotta wait.
Did you know how to shine shoes?
Nope.
We shine
We
shoes.
had Jordans. Nobody not shining no suede
Did you know how to
Jordans.
polish suede Jordans?
Right. They ain't want that. Look, they don't want their stuff polished. They want their stuff just nice and crisp. They put them back in the box, Dope boys like, look, man, after they wear them a few times, they give them away. Like,
Because they had all that money, couldn't do nothing but spend it. They couldn't put it in the bank.
Right. No banks. Just that stuff is in the mattress.
Shit, I had a bank account at 8, 9.
Yeah. See? We ain't had nobody had a bank account.
Y'all could have had them.
Yeah, if somebody would have, you wasn't opening one up for yourself.
Parents did it for me.
Right. Your parents. So if, so there's parents right now who don't have bank accounts. Right now.
What can I say to that, bro? Those are the same people that used to suck dick. Okay? They weren't groomed properly.
Hey, look, man, they went down another path. Their grooming took another turn. Because I remember, man, and I don't know if I told this story on the air, but we had one of the homies. He said that this is one of the homies that I used to hang out with. No, I don't like.
You don't do that shit, man.
Yeah, and it was one of the homies. It was one of the homies that I used to hang out with, and so one of the homies that was living in our neighborhoods, he was like my age, right? And then one of the big homies who would come in, you feel me? We hung around him every now and then, but it wasn't nothing like that. But he was still cool, right? And so my size homie, he woke up and the dude was sucking them off. So because they were like out in the middle of nowhere, like, out in the county or something, they were far away from home from the block. He just pretended like he was asleep. And I think it was him, it was the older dude and his friend, just like, I guess they sucked him off or whatever. And he took the L, came back to the crib, let everybody know. And, we went ahead and took care of that. But, but this was one of the older dude was like, yo, that was like one of my main homies, And people was like, yo, man, like, yo, Bo, did you hear about your boy? I'm like, yo, what's up? It's like, yo, man, Ray said the dude sucked him off.
Give him a blowjob.
Right. I'm like, what? They're like, yeah.
So what did he get in return? I mean, he just didn't give him a blowjob just to say, I want to suck your dick.
Yeah.
And he sucked the dick. So what the fuck? You know what I'm saying?
Yeah,
He didn't tell the whole story.
Right. Of course he didn't tell the whole story. I'm sure that, they probably muscled him,
Fair exchange ain't no robbery. That's what they probably I do you got to do me.
Oh, man. He said fair exchange ain't no robbery. Oh, no. The big homie, But,
no, see, it was too much emphasis on sex, man. That's the problem.
Yeah. And see, they used to like watch porn,
See.
So.
If somebody show porn to your kid, you need to go whoop they monkey ass because they have no good intention.
Right. I mean, me as a man, I would never, first of all, I would never hang around a bunch of like 13-year-olds, 14-year-olds.
Well, Can I say something?
Like, I just would.
Something?
Yeah.
Our age difference is like that.
But the difference is I'm not 14. You feel me?
But I'm not trying to influence you incorrectly.
Right, but even that, yo, if you're a man, you're a man,
Yeah.
Like, I'm not hanging around, like I said, man, I'm not hanging around some 13-year-old or 14-year-old kid. You feel me? Like, I'm just not. And that's not to say that I won't hang around a 24-year-old.
Okay, but see, you've now accepted them into the man club or the male society.
Right. That's all. So
that's the difference.
Right. Yeah. Like 13, you know what I'm saying? Like, yo, you're not a man. You feel me? You're a child. You're a kid.
Oh, no, in Africa, that's when you take the initiation. You get your little circumcision and you brought into the man's club.
Right, but you're really not in the man's club.
They teaching you, they grooming you. How to be a man.
Right. But you still not in though.
You
even
in it.
after
Once you take that
everything.
you groom.
Yeah, you get into the cooch or whatever, but you still they still not treating you like you one of the men.
They're training you to be a man.
Right. But but they're not.
They teaching you how to use your weapons. They teaching you how to fight. They teaching you the tools you need to be a man.
Right.
And if somebody teaches you,
so like now you get your white belt in manhood. You feel me? But you're not a man.
But if someone is trying to teach you something contrary to what your role in life is supposed to be, it should ring all kind of bells to you, warning signals. Okay, I want to be a singer. Okay, how is sucking your dick gonna help me be a better singer?
Right, it's going to keep you around.
Okay, what?
I'm gonna push you.
How you getting me gigs? You got a gig for me?
Right.
Am I making money?
Right. You getting other things. So like, if you want to be a singer, you want to be a singer for a reason. It's not just because you love to sing.
I want
in
the
the
fame
world.
and fortune.
Right.
But
right, and you can get it. Just get down.
No.
How,
you don't have it, so how you going to attain it from me?
Right, but these guys do have it.
You don't have it.
Like Bambaataa had it.
You down here in this motherfucking hole with me.
Bambaataa had it, man.
Bambaataa was in the fucking hole with them.
Look, Bambaataa had it,
Why wasn't he doing it with white little kids?
Look, he probably getting it in all over.
No, he probably, somebody going to cut his head off.
Like Bambaataa, look, man, he stopped the gang, like the New York gangs and all of that. The New York gangs, they was fighting the Decepticons and all of that. All of them gangs up there, man. Like he put it in. Like you think of the Warriors, the movie, and that guy who like quelled the gangsters. Like, and remember they killed him. Like that was Bambaataa. He just never died. Like, but he stopped all of that gang violence, stopped all of that stuff, and said, "Look, man, this is how we gonna do it. We gonna break. We gonna do bebops." We're going to rap. We're going to rap battles. Like, yo, man, we putting down all this violence, All
it's going to cost you is your kids.
But see, no, they didn't know. Like, nobody knew. You feel me? Like, nobody knew, man. But that was the Warriors and all of that. Like, that stuff was Bambaataa. Was the guy who died, he was like a representation of Bambaataa, man.
We can't let this man live. We got to kill him. He got too much power. Anybody with that much power, we got to assassinate. That's what they did to Malcolm.
Yeah,
Malcolm wasn't about that shit.
Right. Yeah. Well, Malcolm, man.
Malcolm influenced more people than you can ever think of. Shake a stick at.
Right.
I don't care how many Bambaataa influenced. Malcolm influenced a nation.
Right, man. Malcolm and Martin. I mean, they definitely. Got it in. Well, and Bambaataa used that to really get it in. You know what I'm talking about? He was like, oh.
Near the end, they got tired of Malcolm. He was like, I'm tired of getting hit upside the head.
Yeah.
Stokely Carmichael was like, no, man, I'm not gonna stand here and let this weak punk motherfucker hit me upside my head. I'm gonna break my foot up off in his ass.
Yeah. Yeah, man. I mean, it's.
I still say. We should be non-violent. He died the most violent death you can even conceive of, man.
Who, getting shot up?
He got shot with a deer rifle, man.
Yeah, in his neck or how many times did he get shot?
Hit his jaw.
Hit his jaw just once?
Yeah, that's all it take, man.
Just boom, brains out.
Just tore everything apart, man. You seen them bullets? I showed you them big old bullets.
Yeah.
That's what they shot him with, man.
Oh, all right.
Something that big.
Just right in his face. Took him out.
See, what happened was they was trying to hit him in the head. The distance it dropped.
Oh, all right.
As the bullet comes, gravity pulls it down.
Did he get hit live or like on live TV or what?
No, but he had a lot of witnesses around. He was at this hotel, and it probably was a headshot, but it dropped. It hit him in the jaw.
Yeah, just boom.
Yeah.
No pain, you think?
He probably felt a little pain for a little while. He bled out.
Oh, okay, so he didn't die instantly.
No, headshot, he would have died instantly.
No, but a cheek and all of that.
Jaw
just ripped all of that, exploded everything.
Yeah, he
was probably ugly and nasty looking.
Yeah, he's going to die anyway, man.
Oh, all right. So he was like, probably in shock, like, man, brother Martin. Yeah, man.
That's all they have for us. That's all they think of us, man. It's a bullet to the head.
Yeah.
like I keep saying, if they would kill a president of the United States and think they should get away with it, what the hell do you think they have for us?
Right, man. Oh, with Kennedy. How many times did he get hit?
They try to say once, but I've seen evidence where he got hit 3 times, hit twice in the back of the head, 4 times, twice in the back of the head. One hit him here, and it was a simultaneous shot that tore all his head open like that. Man.
Right, because his brains went into Jackie's hand or something.
Well,
they were saying something like one of the stuff was on the tape. Like, this stuff was like filmed. They had it.
Yeah, they got it. You ain't seen the Zapruder film?
No, I didn't. I haven't seen it, man.
Google the Zapruder film.
Oh, all right.
Yeah, it's live, man. You see his brains just jump out his head and everything, man.
Oh, man.
You ain't, Bo, for real, you ain't never seen this Zapruder film?
Yeah, man, I've never seen it just because. Like, I heard it was just like, yo, man. Like, yeah, just like falls out in her lap and then she starts screaming. Like,
actually, she jumps on the back of the car to try to pick up a piece of his skull.
Oh, all right. And put it back on him?
They hit him and everything. It's just like, it just falls out of his head, man.
So he died instantly.
Oh, he was dead when they hit him.
Like,
his heart kept beating.
Yeah, but
he was dead, man. What can you do? You look at the Zapruder film. You see this much of your brain flop out like that.
Yeah.
You ain't going they can't put that back in.
He said, you know he did.
Yeah, man. They hit him with a frangible bullet, man. That was a hit.
Yeah. It
was not Lee Harvey Oswald by himself. I don't give a fuck what they said. One man cannot hit you in the back.
Yeah. They said the magic bullet.
There ain't no such thing as a magic bullet. Bullets, they hit you, they tumble.
Right.
Their whole trajectory change. That bullet didn't come out of him tumbling, out of his neck tumbling. It came straight through. Matter of fact, they said that bullet in his neck was an entry wound. And see, what people don't understand is bullets do not fly true. They drop, and they hit you where he got hit right here. Oswald might have been trying to shoot him. He might have been trying to hit him in the head. But the bullet dropped and hit him in the back right there.
Yeah.
So it dropped the foot. And from the time he scoped on his head and he fired, it dropped the foot. So no assassin attempts to shoot you in your back.
Right.
Their objective was to hit him in the head, and the bullet dropped.
Yeah.
Okay? And there were more than one gunman.
Man.
Google Zapruder film, man.
Yeah, man. I'm going to have to check it out at some point, man.
No, you just go ahead and Google it, man. It ain't going to hurt you. You can watch them Mexicans chainsaw motherfuckers and cut their heads off and shit, but you can't look at this. Give me a break, man. With your virgin eyes and shit. Oh, man, I don't want to see that, man. I might be upset. It might disturb me. Man, you watch motherfuckers. I saw this one thing on
He said you watch Mexicans behead motherfuckers with chainsaws. Like, motherfuckers breathe like.
Shit.
Yeah, man.
They gave up some skin to get in the. They wanted to get groomed to be drug dealers, and look what they did to them.
Yeah.
I saw this one on YouTube. Somebody snuck this shit on YouTube, and then YouTube took it off. But this guy, they snuck this guy up in the woods. This guy had a knife about 6 inches long. He cut this motherfucker's head off. I'm like, what kind of shit is that? You know?
Yeah.
But no, man. Zapruder film starts with a Z.
All right.
Here, let me get it for you. I got to break your cherry for you. Shit, man. It's on YouTube, man. You can't help but see it. They got a slow motion. They got a fast motion. They got a one frame at a time.
Oh, man. He said, look, man, they got this. Just like, look.
Bruh, I don't even have to do, I just put in Z and it pops up.
Yo, he said, look. They want it. They ready for.
give you a good one. Where they just pop it. Man, it's just so much controversy. Shut up, motherfucker. It's only like 10 seconds, man. Just show the video, man. Don't. Okay, here you go. There's no sound to it.
Oh, did he get hit yet? Oh, bam. Yeah, he got hit. He out. Yeah, and that was like what? That's like his skull opened up, huh?
That's his whole skull opened up. So they talking about he had a hole in the back of his head. That hole was in the front of his head. So I don't know what the hell they're talking about.
Oh, so he got shot right there. Boom, and then he get hit again. Because you see how he was like...
Yeah, when he got hit like that, he did that.
Yeah, and then his head opened up.
Yeah.
Man,
you ain't never seen his Zapruder film? I mean, where you been, man? You done sold drugs, you done everything, but you ain't never seen a Zapruder film. That's un-American, man.
Oh, man.
No, man,
funny.
I don't think I can handle it, man. How many of your homeboys you didn't see get their shit cracked open? Or they shit punched in?
Right, man. I remember this cab driver got his balls shot off and shit. Yeah, man, that's funny. Yeah, that's he said, man. Yeah, that's crazy.
Man, they synchronized this thing and everything, man.
Yeah.
Zapruder film hoax? No, there was no hoax, man.
Yeah, that's crazy. Dude, man, he got hit. You could see he was like, because his wife was like, went to tend to him, and then his head just like, crow. Like, damn. They was after him, huh?
Mm-hmm.
Man.
He died for one specific reason. He started fucking with their money. He started talking about, we gonna start producing our own money.
Man. The big homie.
They're trying to say Jackie shot him.
Who? And that?
They some stupid motherfuckers.
Oh, man. That's funny. He said, look, man, look, man. Y'all believe anything. Look, man. Everybody shot him.
I shot him.
Yeah.
I was 9 years old.
Yeah, man. The big homie got hit, Yeah. Man. The big homie got hit. He got hit. Oh, yeah. So, let's call it a wrap there, man. I got stuff to do. So, we have Who were we brought to you guys by? Well,
my friends.
we were brought to you by Butch House Brazilian Jiu-Jitsu. And hear me, all day I don't know what else to say. Okay? Go to Advanced BKJ. Learn the arts. Pick up something. Just do what you got to do. Make sure that you get this thing popping, that you say, like, look, man.
Rocking,
Right.
popping.
I'm trying to step it up. I want to just be the best that I can be.
I'm trying to come on. So, all you people out there, I'm looking to be groomed.
We're also brought to you by Fidloo.
So,
Fidloo is grooming, okay?
no, Fidloo will teach. I don't need no devotees.
Oh man, yeah, man. Y'all gotta excuse Fid because he forgot. How that green make everybody change.
Well, see, I'm used to it, so it ain't no big deal to me.
Right. Fid like, look, man. So. But go to fidloo.com and get it popping. Okay? There's no need for you guys to just be out there like, yo, I need a bass, I need an instrument, and I can't do it. I don't know who to trust. You can trust Fid. Go there, pick up an instrument, pick up an axe, support him, because when you support Fid supports the world. Also, last but not least, BoKnowsMusic.com. Yes, go to Bo Knows Music, learn the piano, learn the keys, step it up, play the way you want to play. You know what time it is. Piano Like Yesterday is up and running. Pick up your copy, and, we're out.
Peace.
I'm still